Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be an incredibly quick video, which is very out of character for me, but I've got work in a little bit. I gotta film fast. I always plan on filming videos, and then because I'm on the overnight team at work, I do 6 PM till 6 AM. I just end up falling asleep all the time, so I was going to film earlier, but then I fell asleep. So we're doing it now. I just wanted to show you that my tattoo piece is finally done. I have been working on this piece since January, I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure January was the first time I got it done. Corona happened and then I couldn't finish it all as quickly as I wanted to. 100% if Corona hadn't happened this year, well, my life would be incredibly different first of all, and I would have way more tattoos. In a way, I feel like it is a blessing in disguise because I really had the chance to properly think it over whether that was something that I wanted, because I feel like if I'd rushed it at the beginning of the year I definitely would have got something different on the middle piece of my chest, and I really love what I've turned out with, and I'm glad that I had that time to really think it through. It kind of forced me to think about my decision before I actually got it done. I now know that that was the right decision overall, was to get the leaves on my ribs. There's not really too much to say on this one, so this is literally just a hey look, it's all done video. I got this literally exactly a week ago now because it's Monday now. I wanted to wait until it started to heal a little bit. I'm not going to do major close-ups on it or anything because it is the same as the other side. It's basically nearly healed. I've been using Aveeno on it because I wanted to try something new this time, especially since the middle part got infected. I wanted to try something a little bit different. I like experimenting with my healing habits with my tattoos just to see what works best. I'm still a big fan of Lush Dream Cream, however I just felt like I needed to try something new. Again, I think it was literally just the placement of my middle tattoo that got it infected. This is totally fine to work with. I went into work 3 days after having this done and it hurt a little bit for a couple of days, but it wasn't so sore that I couldn't work. I was still able to do my job pretty well, and it really didn't make too much of a difference. I've got the middle piece, which last time you guys saw it was very infected, but I just love all the detailing. I love how it's turned out. The only thing with it is that these leaves have turned a little bit darker and they should have faded to be the same as this side, but to me that is not a massive loss because I honestly expected it to be truly messed up after the way that it was healing and how infected it got. The antibiotics saved it so much, and it really hasn't affected the tattoo other than that bit there. That's really not a problem for me because that'll fade over the years anyways, and I can always get the other side touched up if need be, and it really bothers me, but it really doesn't bother me if I'm honest with you. It's so beautiful, and anyone that has seen this piece always compliments it and says it looks gorgeous. And when I went to get this piece done last week, my tattoo artist and the artist next to me, sorry I get so out of breath so quick I need to stop smoking, she was complimenting it and saying that the whole piece looked gorgeous together, and I am really happy with the finished result. All of the details and shading in the rose is my favourite part, and my only regret might be not getting it bigger, but I don't really regret it too much. I feel like it fits pretty well and I'm really happy with it. I feel so much more confident in my chest, and I hope I don't get demonetised for all this boobage I'm showing. And then obviously you have the other side, which is literally completely symmetrical to what I've just had done. The whole goal was to get them looking as symmetrical as possible. He said it wouldn't be perfect, which is fine of course, but to me they look symmetrical. I can't actually see major difference with it. So after I got the other side done a week ago, I was like, oh, it doesn't feel like, you know, when you usually get a tattoo you have this excitement of something new on my body, but it just felt like it had been there all along, which is good because that's how I wanted it to feel. That is the whole piece all together. It's all done. Come back. Come back. That's the whole piece all together. To begin with, I really was just going to get like a simple rose like I have on my hand here. I can't really show it properly, but I have a simple hand here. A simple rose here, and that was going to go in the middle of my chest to begin with, and then I was going to have these massive leaves on the side. I'm so glad I didn't do that. It would have looked really weird and stupid. So I'm really thankful for Corona in that way, because I was able to decide that actually no, I want that space in between my boobs to be more covered, more detailed, and just to blend together with everything else. I definitely am now into much bigger tattoos, more details. I always thought I was going to be a simple, small outline girl type of tattoo person, but I'm for sure getting more into the bulky, more detailed, bigger black and white pieces. So I am most likely next year going to be building my leg sleeve with big traditional black and white pieces, and I also want a big black and white piece on my back. I know exactly what I want. It's going to be Harry Potter dedicated because I need more Harry Potter tattoos. I want to get something to basically represent Chamber of Secrets, and I'm going to get that on my back. I am nervous about it though, so I'm sitting on that idea for a little while, and it all depends on how I'm doing financially into the new year. Obviously can't get it this month because Christmas is expensive. I know exactly what tattoos I'm going into next year getting, and I'm super excited about it. I feel so much more heavily tattooed now that my whole sternum and ribs are done. It's just such a shame that it's in a placement where I can never really show it off, so I'm always just stood in the mirror naked just looking at myself like I love it so much, I love it, I love it. Like, I'm so much more confident with that area of my body now, not only because since being on the pill my boobs have grown massively, but also because that whole tattoo piece just, it really fits together, and just I think it looks really, really good. I'm like, shall I make an OnlyFans just because I'm so happy with my chest area now? It does suck, and I had someone at work say to me, oh, can we see your new tattoo? And I was like, no, because it's like here. And they were like, oh, so why'd you get it then? And I'm like, well, because it's for me. And they're like, yeah, but you can't show it off to anyone. And I'm like, I know, that does suck, because this is probably the most painful area I'm gonna get done. We hope, anyway, touch wood, even though there's none around. It does suck that I can't show off how gorgeous the piece is. I mean, I could, as long as other people are comfortable, but it's not something that I can have out all the time, so it's only going to be like in summer, or if I'm wearing a crop top and I stretch and you can see it. So that does suck, but I am really, really happy with it, and it's inspired me to get much bigger pieces done. I think a perk to having it in this placement is that I can get used to having bigger pieces, and I don't have to have it out all the time, so people still don't think that I'm heavily tattooed, and people aren't going to stare at me on the street, so it's something I can get used to before covering the rest of my body with that type of shit. I also want like a half sleeve on my left arm. I've got, I'll try and insert a picture here or something, but I've got writing just on my chest and then writing on my arm, and I kind of want to connect that with like a floral, my voice, as a floral half sleeve. I feel like doing this with my chest has really prepared me for what it's like to sit in the chair for long, and how my pain tolerance is, and what it might look like to be more heavily tattooed without actually having to be crazy heavily tattooed, if you get what I mean, because other people can't see it. Pain rating on my rib again was the same as the other side. It was a 3 out of 4. I went into the studio for the first time ever. I didn't have a single bit of nerves. I felt totally chill. It was so easy. It was the easiest appointment I've ever had. I've always got a bit of anxiety going to appointments, no matter what they are. But with this, I knew exactly what to expect. I knew it wasn't going to hurt. I just wanted it finished and over and done with. I was quite tired at that point because of my night shift schedule. I shouldn't have been awake during the day, but obviously I had to be to go to the appointment. So I think the tiredness took over. It took about an hour and a half, which is weird because I swear the other rib took longer than that. I feel like it took nearly 2 hours. I could be wrong. It went incredibly quickly. It honestly felt like a 10-minute session. I'm not even kidding. When he said he was done, I was honestly surprised. I thought he was joking. The only thing was, when I stood up, I had like a cramp in my leg, and he was like, take it easy, and I was like, well, I feel a bit dizzy here. I really love going to this guy. I will leave a link in the description to his Instagram and stuff. I went to the same place that I went to before, which is Granny's Attic in the Boiler Room in Guildford. I just love the vibes. I love the artists. I could get tattooed by any one of them and be happy. There's so many other artists I want to try out too, but for now I'm kind of stuck on this one artist because I love his work so much. His name was Aitor. I'll leave it all below. He's very nice, very friendly, very professional. I love the equipment he uses because honestly everybody was telling me sternum and rib are like the most painful places in the world to get a tattoo, and they were all a breeze, and it was so easy, and I feel like that's because he's so light-handed and gentle. I think I can't talk right now because I'm tired. I think going about it that way was the right way to go. I said this was going to be a short video, and here I am still rambling. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys have a fantastic Christmas if I don't upload before then. I'm praying that I do because I have ideas, but it's just about getting the time. I'm about to turn 26 next week on the 23rd, and woo, I cannot believe I'm that old. I'll try and upload for my birthday maybe, because I love doing birthday videos every year. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a very Merry Christmas. Leave me any comments down below, any questions about my tattoos that you have, anything you want to know. If you're scared about getting your sternum done or your ribs, just comment down below. I feel like I've covered all grounds in all my videos. I'll leave all my other tattoo videos down below. I know I've been making a lot of them this month. I know I've been making a lot of tattoo videos this year, but I just kind of thought I'd do it as I go along, and I'd kind of document the journey of my tattoos rather than doing it all in one big video at the end of the year. But I make new videos whenever I can, and I will see you in my next one. Peace!